Canada, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. This is another video for one of your sketchbook pages. Before we go any further, let's take 5. Blow all your air out. Big belly in. Out. In. Try not to move your shoulders. In. In, out. Last one, in, out. Good job. All right, so the page I want to talk to you about is actually page 27, and it's to create a visual alphabet. So it has a big square. I'm going to show you mine even though it's already done, but it's this page. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of what a visual alphabet is, but I want you to be creative with this. If you've already done this page, just like on other ones, you can easily put it up against the window, trace it through, and do another version on the back. In fact, if you did a visual alphabet, the way that I'm going to show you these examples coming up, you can definitely flip it over, trace that frame, and then do one the way that I did, which, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a break in the rules situation, but remember, in art, you can break the rules and still make great art. So let's talk about a visual alphabet. All right, so this is an example of a visual alphabet. You can see that each of the images represents the letter that it stands for. Here's another one. This one you can see has a lot of really kid-friendly items. Check this one out. This alphabet is made by assembling items that actually represent the letters they make. You can definitely make a visual alphabet like this, especially if you're getting kind of bored with two-dimensional art. This visual alphabet is used for taking notes. The pictures help remember certain directions in a lecture or a class presentation. This is an ISPY alphabet where you have to hunt for each of the letters inside the picture. Good luck. Finally, this is my alphabet, one that I made by hiding things that begin with each of the letters of the alphabet in a certain picture. I'll put it at the end so you can hunt for the items yourself. Right, so now that you've seen some different visual alphabets and you've seen the one that kind of broke the rules, mine, I want to give you a chance to do your own visual alphabet. If you've already filled this out and you've drawn pictures of things that represent each letter, for example, an antelope for A, or an apple for A, or a bead for B, or a book for B, you can do this however you want. You can just make those letters, those things into your letters on here. You could also do kind of like I did with an I Spy. And I did start a list here of all the things that you can find. And I will, I'll maybe type that list up and you can pause the video and see if you can find them. If you would look quickly, one thing I want you to notice is I only used a pencil. I didn't use any fancy art materials. I practiced rubbing the pencil to blend it a little bit. But there's still a lot that I could do to this only with a pencil, so don't be limited by the art materials you have. And finally, if you don't want to draw, which I get it, sometimes drawing is just you want to do something bigger or move your body more. Drawing can be just kind of boring. I get that. You can also do a visual alphabet with found objects. That means look around your surroundings and find things and organize them alphabetically. Take a picture and send it to me. For example, you may have an apple on hand, and an A, apple, great. Or you may have an agate. If you know from Miss Zen's rocks in the library, an agate is a specific type of rock. That starts with A. That could be your A item. I'm curious what you will find for your Q item, or your Z item, or your X item, because those are tricky words to find. If you have questions, email me. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to seeing your visual alphabets. Share it with me if you make one, either on Artsonia or Seesaw or in Google Classroom through our share form. I'm so excited to see what you make. Have a great day. Keep art in your heart. All right, like I promised, here's my I Spy. Pause the video if you want to try and find everything.